Hello, I'm Julian, and I'm going to be presenting data privacy and protection for my data management final presentation. So, for my intro, I said for data manage for and based on today's society with a lot of technology and data management, data privacy and protection laws are crucial for safeguarding personal information. These laws regulate how data is collected, stored, and shared, ensuring individual rights are respected while minimizing the risk of misuse. So, for example, today, like there's a lot of data that's happening because of a lot of technology that we have. So we have to have like a lot of data privacy because there can be a lot of exposure, and you don't want to have like exposed data all over. So that's why we need to have data privacy to protect our data for different types of reasons. What is data privacy and protection laws? Well, based on the sources that I chose, data privacy and protection laws are legal frameworks designed to safeguard individuals' personal information and ensure organizations handle data responsibly. These laws regulate how data is collected, stored, shared, and protected, aiming to prevent misuse and unauthorized access. Based on the image that I chose on the right corner, data protection and security and privacy. So in today's society, we always have a lot of encryption and a lot of data removal, and you might want when we have data privacy, you want to protect it so you can have like usable data. So that's why I chose that image, and it shows why how data those policies got enforced and what data is important and why. The importance of data privacy and protection. Legal compliance in data privacy and protection means following laws and regulations that dedicate how personal data should be handled throughout its life cycle. In data management, this involves applying proper policies, processes, and technologies to ensure data is used responsibly, securely, and with respect for individual privacy rights. With the image I posted, importance of data privacy laws, you have to ensure individual rights and prevent data above and promote fairness and responsibility to have proper data. The risk and mitigation in data privacy and protection focuses on minimizing the risk of data breaches and misuse by implementing measures like encryption, limited access, and responsible data handling (IBM), Proofpoint, and Flexional. These strategies, supported by initiatives like Identification for Development, helped ensure personal information is protected and used ethically throughout its life cycle. The difference between data security and data privacy. Data privacy refers to an individual's rights to control their personal data, focusing on how it's gathered, processed, and shared. IBM, Proofpoint, and Flexional. Supported by data protection laws and initiatives like Identification for Development, it ensures transparency, consent, and accountability in the handling of personal information. Data security involves implementing technical measures such as encryption, firewalls, and access controls to protect data from unauthorized access, breaches, or corruption, while data privacy governs the responsible use of information. Data security ensures re- that data remains safe and intact throughout its life cycle. That's the main difference between data security and data privacy. The global data privacy laws, based on the image that I chose, it's showing how much privacy is throughout the data. It's showing how much privacy is throughout of the different countries that we are in. So, for example, Canada, California, and the U.S. has a lot of Digital Privacy Act and federal privacy law, and Chile has proposal data protection law. And other countries such as Brazil India, and Australia have different types of privacy principles. So the key data and privacy laws reflect global efforts to protect personal information. The EU's GDPR enforces strict rules on data processing with a focus on consent and individual rights. California's CCPA empowers residents with control over their data. HIPAA safeguards health information through privacy and security standards, and COPA limits data collection from children under 13. IBM Proofpoint Functional Identification for Development. These laws highlight the growing emphasis on transparency, accountability, and youth empowerment in data protection practices. Best practices for compliance: obtain explicit consent, ensure individuals are informed and agree to data collection and processing activities, implement strong security measures using encryption, access controls, regular audits to protect data integrity, educate and train staff regularly, update employees on data privacy policies and security protocols, monitor and respond to breaches, establish procedures for detecting, reporting, and mitigating data breaches promptly. So this is how we can keep our data safe and the privacy that we have during our data, so we can keep it safe. And in conclusion for this data set, understanding the distinction between data privacy and data protection is essential. While data protection focuses on securing data from breaches or unauthorized access, data privacy ensures individuals have control over how their personal information is collected and used. Together, these principles form the foundation of ethical and lawful data management across the industries. And these are the 5 sources that I used during my presentation to support my claim and my conclusion for this whole presentation. Thank you for